You too, what it is. It's your boy. Talking Wrestling TV, aka Raiders Guy, Gaming, over here on my gaming channel with a little bit of Madden 20 online gameplay, guys. Hit that like button, comment, subscribe, check in, hang out with me as I try to win a couple games today online, guys.
Big numbers, 100-minute bag, that's a big number. Big numbers, whole team counted, that's a big number.
Hey, foreign cars, foreign seats with the foreign leather. Foreign number, put the card in the ATM in the sad era. Yeah, flex mode, this ain't Southwest, this is Jet. I ain't gotta shut the cell off, cause the iPhone don't got a jet mode. Bad being pesto. If you wanna come, let's go. We ain't going nowhere special. I just wanna see more Modesto. Hit your thought, I'ma catch those. Mexican, dame pesos. Hit your sus, I'll replace those. Number saved, no name though. We need more, tell them we need more. Put the numbers on the board, let them keep the score. Hey, 16 cars in my front yard. Hey, 30 on my wrist while I point to God.
Big numbers, 100-minute bag, that's a big number. Big numbers, whole team counted, that's a big number.
Yeah, wrist man, check the wrist man, got him hot. Hey, man can't ball like this, man. Lord, pass the big stand when he stretch your distance. I'm talking a few 100,000 yards, you just on your fifth grand. Run it up, count it up. Hey, hundreds and fifties and 20s, no fives and no singles, don't count on them. Hey, she want it like me, cause then like she can count on him. She try to be nosy and hit up Mike, she like, girl, you can count on him.
We need more, tell them we need more. Put numbers on the board, let them keep the score. Hey, 16 cars in my front yard. Hey, 30 on my wrist, while I point to God.
Big numbers, 100-minute bag, that's a big number. Big numbers, whole team counted, that's a big number. Big numbers, 100-minute bag, that's a big number. Big numbers, blue punts, whole team counted, that's a big number.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to the east side of the Bay Bridge in Oakland, California. The pregame festivities here in Oakland have to be seen to be believed. This crowd in silver and black, they are fired up as their Raiders get set to face off with the New England Patriots. Is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. That's fielded in the end zone. And he'll wind up getting an extra couple yards here for his trouble as he'll bring this one out to the 27. First carry for Josh Jacobs. And they will stop him after a fairly minimal pickup. Only a couple for him there on the game's first play, and it's second down. Jacobs was really good Week 9 in the win over Detroit. 28 carries, 120 yards, 2 scores as well. And the Raiders are 8 games into their season, but Jacobs has actually already broken Marcus Allen's franchise rookie rushing record. He's at 740 for the year, and that puts him on pace for nearly 1,500 yards. From the 29, Carr. He'll get this one complete to Zay Jones. And he'll be brought down shy of the 40 at the 38-yard line. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Here's Jacobs on 1st and 10. And that play went nowhere. Losing yardage. It'll be back at the 36. Call it a loss of 2 on the play. And that'll make it 2nd and 12. Shotgun now for Carr. And he finds a man on the crossing route. And he's got another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Patriots' 36.
The goal for any offense versus his own defense, find the holes where guys are available and put the ball on the receiver before any defender can step up and fill it.
They did it well there. Perfectly executed crossing route. Carr now on first down. Got his man. That's Tyrell Williams. Solid gain of 18 and a Raider first down. Well, they're piecing together a nice drive to start this one. Seems pretty scripted and pretty successful so far.
And I think they did it without our help. Because you remember when we sat in the production meeting with them to talk about this. And, hey, you know, how you guys going to come out of the gate? I know I offered my help with a few plays, and they didn't seem to want it. You were the smart one. Whatever they're doing, though, it's working really well.
Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
Once you get into the red zone and the safeties have less ground to cover, you'd better be quick with your delivery. Not much space to get a ball in there.
Yeah, when that field shrinks with those safeties, it's almost like there's a couple extra defenders out there, right?
It certainly is. They end up taking up extra space just because there's not enough space for receivers to run through.
Now Carr, after the incomplete pass, brings him up 2nd and 10. To throw again. Carr. Well, this is intercepted. He was trying to get it to Davis. Picked off by Jason McCourty. Certainly not how they envisioned ending their opening drive here in the first quarter.
Too many runs in this play. First quarter, first drive, first interception thrown.
And that last one, that hurts.
This is my perfect family thing. There's the hour draws on a family thing. And the cat thing.
We're all in them adjustments, bro. All right, you got that peak.
Play clock down at 3, and we're going to get a timeout here. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. So Brady and the Pats take over 1st and 10, just shy of the 30. So after the INT, it's Brady. This one complete to Mohamed Sanu. And he'll get it up to the 33-yard line. That throw good for 4. It's 2nd down. 4 yards on that last completion, so that sets up 2nd and 6. Now Brady. Caught by Sanu. Only 3 yards on the catch. It's 3rd down.
Well, if you do read man coverage, Brandon, the drag route's a pretty good one to run against it because you're running away from people on it.
Brady looking to throw on 3rd and 2. They don't have his man. That's Edelman. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. That'll be a New England first down, a gain of 12. After getting that turnover on the first drive of the game, you'd hate to just stall out the momentum, go 3 and out. They're able to avoid that there.
And we talk about complementary football all the time, but I think it's a little bit deeper than that. Defense went out, forced a turnover, gave the ball to the offense. It's now the offense's responsibility to pay that off for them, to show respect to them. Hey, you guys got the turnover. We appreciate it. They want to continue their drive.
Brady's incompletion on first down leads to a 2nd and 10. Throwing again. Brady. Looks for White, but it's intercepted. Picked off at the 24. And they are going to take over right there at the 22-yard line. So a pretty shaky start here for both sides.
Yeah, each quarterback's throwing a ball to the other team. Do you think on both sidelines they're sitting them down and saying, okay, remember, this is the color jersey we're wearing. They're wearing the other color. Let's make sure we get it to our guys, please.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. Well, they were intercepted the first time they had the football, but now they get it back, and it's still 0-0.
And because of that, you know what the thought process is? Interception. What interception? It didn't really happen because they gave up no points. So go back on the attack. Go back and run the offense you believe will be successful. Find your playmakers and give them the football.
So after the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 22. To throw again. Carr. Catch is made by Hunter Renfrow. And he takes it all the way down to the 28-yard line. A big play that time for the Raiders. And even 50 yards. We're scoreless after 1. Second quarter from Oakland, the homestanding Raiders with the football here as they've got it with a 1st and 10. So now then, the big play has them all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. Now Carr. They'll find his tight end. That's Waller. Another big hitter there. This one good for 18.
There are so many things to watch for when you play defense. And reading your keys, you always hear about that, and having your eyes in the right place. Sometimes your eyes can fool you. How about that play action there? And it sprang the big guy, didn't it?
Able to dump it over the top to him. Throwing on first down is Carr. It's a screen to Richard. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Raider touchdown. From 10 yards out, as his guys are first onto the scoreboard here this afternoon. Well, that drive felt like it took up an eternity. We finally have some action on the scoreboard.
Yeah, but plenty of action prior to, because that drive took up all the first quarter before we spilled into the second, and finally, points were registered.
On the other sideline, they're chomping at the bit just to get the football. Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And that makes the score 7-0. Now to kick this one away, and off it goes. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line.
Oh, no. Marked up in the quick trip. In the drop. Parking lot. Out the bar. How you dig? To the big, bitch, dig. I've been getting it in since a kid. Rats, you getting big, get it big, get it big. I'm on a paper route. You know the business. It's a good thing. Baby said I'm hit. Walking tick. Did I mean something? I remember I don't have a piss. He's trying to glitch your way out the game, man.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. Now the Patriots will use the second of their timeouts. So as they take it over, we step aside.
Ready. Glitch out. You turned up, never gave up.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. They had the interception last time. It led to the opening touchdown. So now 7-0 to score as they start 1st and 10. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. Complete to Watson, the tight end. The catch and run there, good for 16 and a first.
Nice job, nice patience right there. Put him on the right side, let him work his way across, put the ball in his hands, and let him work his way upfield with a catch.
One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. They fake the handoff. Now Brady. Caught by the tight end Watson. And he's going to have this down deep into Oakland territory. It's a big play there for the Patriots. 43 yards. So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on 1st down. Brady gives to Michelle, and he'll be stopped after a gain of only a couple down to the 15-yard line. They had the huge play last time. Here it is a much smaller gain of 2. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8.
I'm going back to you.
Now Brady. He's going to be sacked. Back at the 23-yard line. Kyle Wilbur coming in hard there on the blitz, and he gets him 7 yards behind the line of scrimmage. On 3rd and long, it's Brady. He hits his target, left side, Watson. And he'll be brought down inside the 20 at the 19. They stop him for only 3 that time, and that'll bring up 4th down. Here's Nick Folk now on for the field goal. From the left hash, it's a 36-yard attempt. And the 11-year veteran bangs it through. And they are on the board, but still trailing. It's 7-3. Now, that's something of a pick-me-up. The offense certainly has struggled, but they do get the field goal before half to put 3 on the board.
Yeah, you don't want to be shut out, but let's face it, those 3 points, that's not going to solve all their problems either.
This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And all that worked, but he stopped where he ultimately would have been, and he's simply taken a knee, and that's the 25-yard line.
Right here for me.
Coming up at halftime in a little less than 2 minutes, we'll send you to Orlando where Jonathan Coachman is standing by. He'll have highlights and analysis of this first half. On 1st down, Carr is going to fire one deep over the middle. And now this is intercepted. My goodness. Devin McCourty picks it off. And he'll get this one out to the 50 to the midfield stripe. Darren Waller, the intended receiver.
Well, that's a drive killer right there. Not a really confident throw either. This one was kind of up for grabs, and it's going to come down the hands of the wrong team.
Very good starting position for the Patriot offense as they come up 1st and 10 right at the 50-yard line. From midfield, here's Brady. They'll tussle for it, and this is going to be caught. He is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. A good pickup there, 21 yards. Brady now on 1st down. Looks for White, but it's intercepted. Picked up by Tahir Whitehead. And his guys will take over at the 25-yard line. Well, hey, we talked about the AFC playoff picture. Let's look at the NFC. That's a different story. You've got Dallas and Philly neck and neck in the East. Then Green Bay, New Orleans, and San Francisco as division leaders. But with only 2 more wild card spots, going to be some good teams left out in the cold in January.
Yeah, because right now you got Seattle at 7-2, Minnesota 6-3. They would be in as of right now. But the Rams 5-3, Carolina, and whoever doesn't win the East out of either Dallas or Philadelphia, this is going to be a heck of a battle, isn't it? People are going to have an effect on this conference with every game that's played, maybe even teams that aren't in the conference. If you lose to someone, anyone, it could knock you out.
And now look at him go. The 20, 10, and all the way in. Touchdown, Oakland. Trevor Davis, 75 yards. And the Raiders are able to strike quickly for 6.
What's up, bro?
Not a whole lot to recap on that drive. Just one play, 75 yards to the house.
Yeah, it's a long way to go. Remember, rarely is it a straight line 75 yards, too. Got to have a little extra in there. So whatever the final number is, a well-deserved seat on the bench, a little oxygen if he wants it as well.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. The Pats at the line, ready to go. It's been very much a slow start for them. 3 drives and just the 3-point CD.
No,
Yeah,
complaint,
if you
Dave.
take
You
points
don't
per drive
understand that
ratio,
language, bro.
that answer is 1.
Don't do
That's
that.
not going to get it done in a ball game. They've got to find a way to finish these drives in end zones, not having balls go through goalposts.
It'll be a Patriot 1st down on a pickup of 16. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. Play action. Now it's Brady. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down. CD, we're already firmly in the month of November, so I want to go ahead and take a look at the AFC playoff picture. Right now, division leaders, New England, Baltimore, Houston, and KC. If it ended today, the wild cards would go to Buffalo and Indianapolis. And do you think those are going to be the 6? Probably some shuffling along the way.
There will be some shuffling along the way, maybe more.
Come on, man.
I think all the teams we listed have a heck of a chance of making it to the playoffs.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Now Brady again. He finds Dorsett. It's complete. And they'll get this one to about the 20-yard line. Give him 15 yards on that one, and New England has a 1st down.
Wait, 20. 72.
Now a 1st down carry. It's Michel. And he's in. Touchdown, Patriots. Sony Michel has the 1st half is winding down. His guys are back. The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 13 seconds to go in this 1st half of action. Extra point helped him to it by Folk, and that makes it a 14-10 ball game.
Dude, come on, man.
The switch that gives you more slow.
This shit was crazy. I'm trying to kick the ball, man. Come on, man. Kick the ball. What the hell is this?
Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown.
Blitzing, man.
And that drives coaches insane, doesn't it? When they see that, it just doesn't.
Now you're trying to give me points. Let's go get 3, boys. Way to get up out of there, little boy. Get some.
After the sack, here's 2nd and 11. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break.
Patriots 10.
And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the 3rd quarter. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. Fielded about a yard deep. And he will be brought down here at about the 17-yard line.
At their own 17-yard line.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. They're down here, but very much in this game. What's the tonality of a coach's talk when a game is within striking distance like this at intermission?
Typically, what they're doing is emphasizing the things that went well in the first half and wanting more of that. Sure, you've got to go over some of the errors and clean up some things because there's a reason you're down. But overall, I think they want to stay positive, stay up with this team. We're just starting the second half, and we've got the football. Let's go ahead and punch it in, and then we'll take it from there.
See how that recipe works. So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
Let's go, D. Switch it. Come on, switch it. Go, Bandit.
They'll run it. This is Michelle. He takes this from the 30 to the 34.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable 2nd down, a very solid gain on that play.
At the 34-yard line.
The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6.
Push him back.
To throw, it's Brady. And this one brought in by Sanu. He's got daylight past the 20. And all the way in. Touchdown, New England. Mohamed Sanu, 66 yards. And the Patriots have taken the lead. And nothing too crazy there. A quick slant, and then he just had a seam. He found a seam.
And when you hit it on the run like that, and I mean the pass right to the receiver who's already in motion and moving, sometimes he just takes it and runs away from everyone else.
And he ran it into the end zone. And the defense, they've got to adjust there quickly. That's tough on them.
That's really tough because everything was executed well. Ball was out of his hands quickly, into the hands of the receiver, and then he was gone.
The Bears take over 1st and 10 at their own 25.
The Oakland offense about ready to start this next drive. They're down in this game. A chance for the offense, though, to put something on the board, get some momentum here in half two.
Try and get things kick-started for them. And you know at the half, they discussed how they were going to get that done. This is where scripting comes into play a lot of the time.
How many plays do you script coming out of the second half?
Most of the time in the first half, you're scripting 12 to 16. I think in the second half, you're really scripting more like 8 to 10. Kind of a starter or an opener, whatever terminology they use. Just something to get you off to a quick start.
Looking to throw on second down. Carr. He completes it to Jones. 8 yards on the completion, but now they face third down.
When you see zone defense and you know you've got a drag route on as your primary call, you've got to be really careful as a passer about how far you let your guy go because he might wander into some tough coverage.
Second down pass play got him 8 yards. Now they've got a third and a couple remaining.
29.
Shotgun now for Carr. Throwing left side here, and it's complete. And he will have a first down as they get him to the ground at the 37. It'll be a pickup of 4, good enough to earn him yet another first down. Carr. He's going to loft one deep left side here. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete. It was the veteran Devin McCourty who got a hand in there to break that one up.
It's always a battle. Who's going to win on first down, the offense or the defense? Let's face it, if you've got the ball, 4 yards or more on first down is what you're aiming for. They tried to throw for it there. Nice effort to knock that one away and bring up second down.
Now Carr, after the incomplete pass, brings him to second and 10.
Accelerate your paycheck. MAU at BMW is hiring for production and logistics associates. Benefits include major medical, 401k, life insurance, and paid vacation. And with newly increased pay rates and pay progression at the end of work, there's never been a better time to join the team. Visit MAU.com/BMW.
And he's got another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Patriots 35. So into Pat's territory now. Here's first and 10 at the 35-yard line. On the draw, Rashard. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it second and 9.
Well, we just saw a great example of what we talked about with his coach prior to the game. He's definitely one of the better linebackers reading the play and flowing to make the stop before it turns into something big.
Like Baby Joe on next Friday. Blue gas in the demon man getting sideways. Blue racks on the outer half shit my way. 18 wheeling on the second and 9.
Let this go for the end zone. Back of the end zone. Did he get his feet down? No, it's incomplete. Darren Waller, the intended receiver. And now it's third down.
That's why you fuck all that money up on the board, bitch, cause of my niggas, yeah. Yeah, this shit straight up out of my pocket, didn't need no crap on that nigga.
Eventually that becomes man on man, and you gotta trust yourself and go up in that moment of truth and make a play.
Stone in the drop top, basing my jello. I heard you up with John up by your trick. I run with the hustlers.
Now play number 7 of this drive. It's a top third and 9.
I've been running around with my rifles. I know some trappers and swipers. I'm the shit on the diapers. She riding like a motorcycle. I'm fucking good and fuck a life for. It's for these niggas like us.
He's pushed his man to 12. Goes for 16 and a rare first down.
Hey, don't you let him say I'm a trash. Cocky ass nigga, I'm stuck in my way. Because I got some steel and J. I'm about to get cooked. I couldn't go get him.
The more confidence your guy's going to have in you to coach, the more time to make because he can trust you being in the right spot. They can right there pick that first down.
It's a loss of 4 there, bringing up second down.
Everybody know that got some change. What you heard, yeah, you heard what I'm saying. Y'all paper drop, it's got drums rock pain. Y'all running this shit till I'm
Not going to get a lot of play, so we will switch this as the third quarter. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. This has been a good march down the field, but now they're stuck looking at a 2nd and 14.
Like Baby Joe on next Friday. Gas in the demon man.
L-A-B. They found the opening and exploited it.
Extra point by Carson, up and good. We'll make this a 4-point game. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And he'll probably wish he was considered here. It will cost him 10 yards as he's down to 15.
Well, conventional football tells us if you don't get it back to the 20, that's a disappointment. But some of these teams coaches, with approval by the head coach, they give them full authority to go ahead and bring it out and try to be aggressive. Almost what we call the green light, red light theory. Green light means go, red light means stop. Looks like he had green on that play.
Last time they were out here, they had the benefit of field position, led to a touchdown. This time, they're going to have to work for it.
They are, but with that last drive, that culminated touchdown, I think they carry that confidence into this one. Doesn't matter where you start with the football now, they have to feel great about their opportunity.
17 yards there for the Patriots as they've got themselves a first down. Brady now 12 of 16 thus far. It's 1st and 10. Brady going to throw. Caught by Sanu. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. A good pickup there of 22.
Not only have they completed a couple on this drive, but they peeled off some pretty good chunks of yardage, too.
Absolutely. Great start. 2 nice plays in the pass game. Now can they continue to feed off that? Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. Throwing now is Brady. Dorsett's got him. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or 2 shy of the 30. Give him 15 yards on that one, and New England has a first down. Clock running, under 4 to play now as they come up on 1st and 10. Again, it's Brady. Heavy rush, and down he goes. The product of Jersey City, Tahir Whitehead on the sack.
And plays like that really hurt play calling. They had a really nice gain on the previous play, but gave about half the yardage back on the sack. Excellent pressure up front. Nowhere to go with the football. Down he goes.
Got to imagine the pass rush will be equally intense here on 2nd down following the sack. It's 2nd and 18. Now Brady finds his man. Watson over the middle. And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3. 36 yards on the play.
That could very well be a defining play in this game. A touchdown, that gives them the lead, and they took a major step towards getting there with that big play right there.
They'll run. This is White. And he keeps fighting his way into the end zone for a Patriot touchdown. A 3-yard touchdown run. And the Patriots have retaken the lead. Nice job of polishing off that drive, but all the credit there goes to that play prior.
Yeah, it certainly does, because after that big play, I think resistance almost felt futile at that point, didn't it? And the very next play, they come right back, quick, fast, and in a hurry, and put it in the end zone.
Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And he'll get it up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And that last drive, a long drive, but not just that. They had a great air attack going. Do they stick with that?
I I would think that they would, because if they were confident enough to do it on the last drive, starting backed up in their own territory, why would you change anything? They've got to be confident about what they're presenting and continue to do so.
Yeah, because the secondary, they really look clueless.
And that was amazing because that drive went and went, no adjustments, and no big plays by the defense to knock the ball away.
So it's Raider football as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. He's back to throw. Flush to his right. And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. Kyle Van Noy in there to take him down, and the clock will roll.
Brandon, that's just football 101. If you're out of the pocket, you've got to get rid of the football in this situation. You cannot take a sack in a 2-minute drill.
Carr and the Raiders following the sack, looking up at a 3rd and long. To throw is Carr. It's Williams on the catch. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. 14 yards is the pickup there at a Raider first. The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts as they'll get a chance to talk it over after picking up the first down. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Back to throw, Carr. And that'll wind up incomplete. Trying to give his man room to run under it, but it's 2nd down. These are the spots, this stage of the game, where it pays to have speed on the perimeter, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and in the 2nd quarter, he may very well run by him, but in this situation, I know as a defender, I'm loosening up a couple of extra steps that allowed him to run with him stride for stride.
Trying to throw on 2nd down, but this one is incomplete. Tyrell Williams was the intended target, but now it'll be 3rd down. The way he's throwing the football today, almost a surprise when he doesn't complete a pass like happened there, but he needs a few more to get his guys downfield.
Well, the way he's thrown it leads him to believe that he's going to get those completions. That means the guys going out for passes, they'll run even harder because they expect it as well.
And he's got another 1st down as the tackle's going to be made at the Patriots' 45-yard line. He'll look to throw. He's going to let it fly. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked up by Jonathan Jones. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
And that one? Oh, it's going to hurt big time. You're in the 2-minute drill trying to get your guys down the field, and it's looking like they're going to go up just short, as this is definitely not his best throw, and it'll wind up being intercepted.
This drive starts out on the ground with Michel, and I think this defense knew what was coming as he is smothered behind the line. It'll wind up being a loss of 2, and it'll be 2nd and 12.
Being too damn greedy, I ain't need but 3.
So this will wind up a victory for the New England Patriots. And I'll tell you what, it has not been with a whole lot of frequency over the last couple of decades or so that teams have come into New England and escaped with a victory, but that's what happened here.
It almost doesn't feel real, does it?
We've seen it so few times.
That actually happened, right? We saw it. They came out of there with a win. And on the other side, in that locker room, you know what they're saying? We didn't really lose. Time just ran out on us. That's the attitude they have because they don't see it happen very often. Not even sure how to handle it.
And you see some stunned faces heading for the exits here in New England. That'll do it for us. For Charles Davis and all our hardworking crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, find us on Twitter at EA Madden NFL. From Oakland, we sign off. So long, everybody.
Don't worry about it, Carl.
It's the NFL on EA Sports, and we are at New Era Field in upstate New York. The folks in Buffalo love their Bills, and a moment ago they entered to the delight of this sold-out crowd. They're set for football as their Bills will do battle with Derek Carr and the Oakland Raiders. The Bills' Stephen Hauschka's got this one teed up, and off we go from New Era Field. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. First rep of the game for Josh Jacobs. And he's got a first down and then some at midfield. All told, it's an even 30 and a first down. Opening quarter, his opening carry of the game, and I think they'll give it to him a few more times, as they should.
You're exactly right about that. With that type of a run, you want to repeat it many times until they show signs of stopping it. I think he did his visualization exercise before this one, and they're paying off.
On first down, they go with Jacobs again. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. He'll wind up losing a yard on the play, and that'll bring up a 2nd and 11. From the gun, Carr. He's got his man on the crossing route. And he's got a first down as the tackle made at the Bills' 22-yard line.
Nice methodical opening drive here. They're already in the field goal range. They're in a good spot. You know that people like to take a shot in this part of the field. But at the same time, as methodical as they've been, they might want to run the ball a little bit here, too.
And just on the outskirts of the red zone, they have options. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off by Micah Hyde. Defenders giving chase, but I don't think they're going to get there. And he is going to score. It's a pick six and a Bills touchdown. Those free safeties, they get to sit back there if they've got good pass rushers like this team does. Read like a book. He read it like a book and took it in for 6.
And if they use their eyes well and their anticipation skills, they can make big plays, just as what we saw. A free safety's dream. Follow the football, go to it, and take it the other way.
Hauschka adds the extra point, and it's now a 7-0 game. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6, and now the kick is away. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And following the pick 6, and they have decent field position in throwing that pick 6. We'll see how they attack this drive.
And I think all you say to your guy is, listen, let's just take care of the football a little bit better. Make some better decisions on this drive, and they'll probably help him a little bit with maybe some really high percentage throws early to let him get settled back in.
They told us they've got confidence. That's not a problem.
Yeah, not a problem at all. They just want to make sure they get things settled down a little bit for their offense and give their defense a little bit of a chance to rest.
He's got the first down and more inside the 40, and he'll take this down to the 40-yard line. The pickup goes for 16 and a Raider first down. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. Operating from the gun, Carr. They'll find his tight end. That's Waller. And he's going to get this inside the 30. Give him 12 yards that time and an Oakland first down. Carr now, after the pick on the last drive, 3 for 3 to start this drive. It's 1st and 10. That's going to be caught. A very solid gain of 27. Well, this is how you shake the thoughts of that interception on the last drive. You come out and start this one 4 for 4.
And watching him throw it around with that type of confidence reminds me of a guy I played with way back when who told me, I don't care if I throw 10 interceptions in a row. I'm going to stay confident, keep flinging it. I just figured there's something wrong with the football.
And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage.
That's a tough one right there. He ran right into the teeth of the blitz as the linebacker was freed up in order to stuff that one for a loss. I think quarterbacks got to see that. Got to find a way to audible into something a little more advantageous.
They'll run it with Jacobs. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. This will be a loss of 3, and now a much tougher third down looming.
Make a play, boy.
They've been stuffed twice here for losses. Now it's 3rd and goal. From the gun, Carr. That's going to be caught by Williams for a Raiders touchdown. It's a 6-yard touchdown pass as his guys are on the board here in this first quarter. Bouncing back nicely from that bad opening drive where he threw the interception. Drive number 2 leads him right down the field and into the end zone.
So obviously his confidence was never lost, and that's a good thing to see. Great quality to have, and you absolutely must maintain that as a quarterback. But I have to think that they're probably still on the script that they prepared for this game. Just the second drive, they've worked on these plays all week in practice. Put them to good use on that one.
And he'll take this across the 25, a couple extra yards, up to the 27-yard line. Allen and the Bills now with a 1st and 10 at their own 27. Now the first carry here for Frank Gore. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. 12 yards that time, and a Bills first down. Now this will probably be the last play of the quarter. These two teams all tied after one. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Now it's Gore. And that play went nowhere. Losing yardage. It'll be back at the 36. That'll set them back with a loss of 3 on the play. And it'll bring up a 2nd and 13. Now Allen. Trying to lob it in there, but it's incomplete. Tyler Croft, the tight end, the one he was looking for. And it's 3rd down.
All right, that one fell incomplete there, but the best quarterbacks, they'll miss on 40% of their throws, somewhere in that neighborhood, similar to a great hitter in baseball who's going to fail 7 out of 10 times and still have a great year. In this case, you want perfection, but way better that it hits the ground instead of going to an opposite color jersey.
Let's go, D.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Maurice Hurst able to get him down for a loss of 11, and it brings up 4th down. On 4th down, on is Corey Bajorquez to punt. Back deep is Trevor Davis. A big kick, 50 yards that time with a return of 4. And the Raiders will take over now, 1st and 10. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. The last possession, these guys were able to tie the game with a touchdown, and now they'll have a chance to move out in front.
Yeah, let's give a big assist to the defense who got the ball back. The special teams went out there, handled things. They've got it. They've got momentum. I know they're eager to get out there and put it on display.
The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. On 2nd down, Jacobs. And running room scarce here. He's going to be stopped in his tracks at the line of scrimmage. 2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it. And as a defensive end, getting off the ball quickly, swarming to the football, making a tackle, that's what we saw right there.
Yeah, and that's what their job is. And really, a lot of the time, they have to throttle back a little bit in the run game because you know those defensive ends, they're like in a sprinter stance. They're just headed straight for the quarterback. That was good recognition on that play to hold him to no gain.
Now Carr able to find Waller. That's complete. And they work this well upfield across the 45. Catch number 4 for him on the afternoon, and it'll give him a 1st down. They'll run on 1st down. Richard, and he'll take it across midfield and into Buffalo territory. Tremaine Edmonds there to bring him down.
What's the old expression, 3 yards in a cloud of dust? In this case, it's dust-covered pellets. It's no longer that old grass that we used to play on, right, and chew it up. Now we've got that artificial surface. You see the pellets go up. Still a nice play by the defense.
We've hit the 2-minute mark of the 1st half. All knotted up at 7. We remind you that coming up in 2 minutes' time, we'll hand you off to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman will have highlights and analysis of this first. Under pressure here, and down he goes. Sacked back at about the 43-yard line. Matt Milano coming in hard there on the blitz, and he gets him 7 yards behind the line of scrimmage. Carr and the Raiders following the sack, looking up at a 3rd and long. Operating from the gun, Carr. That's complete to his tight end, Waller. And he's got a 1st down as a tackle made at the Bills' 38-yard line. 5th catch of the game for him there.
Yeah, and the tight end position is now becoming a volume pass catcher. Used to be occasional, right, safety valve. Throw one to him every so often, but mainly they want him out there to block. Nowadays,
nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
Okay, was it a breakdown in protection? Did the running back not pick him up? What does it really matter? Sometimes it's just a great play made by the defense. Big-time sack.
Now, following the sack, they'll look to make amends on a 2nd down and 17. Now Carr. Catch is made by Hunter Renfrow. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this 1st half. Carr now nearly perfect. 9 of 10 in this 1st half. It's 1st and 10. Carr going to throw. Got his man. That's Tyrell Williams. And he is in. Touchdown, Raiders. Tyrell Williams with his second touchdown
like
here in
button,
this
comment,
first
subscribe.
half. And the Raiders have taken the lead. Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And that makes the score 14-7. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully. Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. Inside of a minute left in the half, does the fact that you're down on the scoreboard influence what you do, or I guess don't do on this final drive?
It certainly does, but what influences...
He rifles one that's intercepted. It's Eric Harris who picks it. And the return will be stopped at the 34-yard line.
You're trailing, you're trying to get points late in the half. I absolutely understand that. But remember, it's all about the ball. And without the ball, you can't get those points. They just turned it over.
Now you got to be careful because that deficit can get a little bigger on the other side with that good field position they just took over with. And Waller taking it in over the middle. And they move this all the way down to the 9. Now the Raiders going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts, as the stoppage will come with 23 seconds to go till halftime. Working from the gun, it's Carr. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Snags it for the pick. These guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half.
Brandon, this is why golfers do their best to never count a score in their head before the ball goes in the cup. This looked like a slam dunk for points on this drive, didn't it? Instead, they're throwing interception, and they're going to come away empty.
The clock showing just 16 seconds till the half as they line up 1st and 10. He's going deep for Brown. And that's caught inside the 30. And all the way home for a Bills touchdown. John Brown in the final seconds of the first half, as they are an extra point away now from tying this football game. Hauschka with the extra point, and that is going to tie our game as we approach halftime. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. Very short kick. This will be taken by one of the up men. And they'll be set up with good field position here as he gets this up over the 40-yard line. And this should be the final play before the quarter ends. The final shot here before half for Carr. And he's going to go down. Couldn't get a throw off with the pressure. Maybe that was for the best, as that brings us to the end of this first half of play. So thanks to the late touchdown, it's a time ball game here heading to break. As we are off to Orlando now to check in with Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach? All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. And ready to get the party started for the second half. It was an even first half, all tied on the scoreboard. This is taken at its 4. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here at the 30-yard line. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. First half showed us some pretty good offense. Tie game, we'll see what the second half brings.
And it'll be interesting because I think both sides feel pretty good about what their offenses are doing. Got to wonder what adjustments are being made defensively to try and get a spark and maybe slow down the other side.
But here, do you change up anything on this opening drive?
Not offensively, you don't. You've got everything going your way. You've probably prepared for maybe some change-ups you might expect, but overall, you like what your game plan's showing you.
After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5. Now Allen off the bootleg. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. It's Eric Harris who picks it, and they will take over possession of the football at their 42-yard line. Well, with that incompletion, let's tap into the useless facts file, shall we? 3 guys with the last name Allen got the start in Week 9. Josh in Buffalo, Kyle in Carolina, Brandon in Denver. All 3 got the win. And, Charles, it's the first time in league history that 3 QBs sharing the last name won on the same weekend.
How about that? And I think for Brandon Allen, his first start as well, so not bad. Now, throw in the guys who have the same last name and their starts. Let's go to 2000. The Johnsons, Brad, Doug, and Rob. And in 1984, we're really digging deep here. I love this. Dave, Wade, and Mark Wilson. Now, to my recollection, none of them were related. Just all had the same last name. Who would you take, the Johnsons, or would you take the Wilsons?
I'll take the Johnsons because I actually remember them playing. But, oh, I'm sorry, you're getting mad at me for that. But none of them ever won on the same weekend, so we witnessed NFL history this past week.
We certainly did. Great NFL history. At least Brad Johnson won a Super Bowl.
That throw good for 4. It's second down. Four yards on that last completion, so that sets up 2nd and 6. Here's Carr to throw. It's a screen to Richard. That one will go as a gain of 11. Raiders having a first down as well.
When you run a screen pass really well, you got to like the look of it because so many parts come together to make it work well. The offensive linemen, where they're faking people out, the back slipping out there, catching the football, then all of them going together as one unit downfield. A really nice pickup.
Flag comes in. This might be a free play. Wide open receiver complete. And he takes it into the end zone across the chalk. Now there is a flag down, but I think that's offsides on the defense.
Yeah, I think that's going to stand, partner.
Carlson on for the PAT. It's up and good, and that'll make the score 21-14. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. This is taken at the 3. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here at the 30-yard line. Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. They'll look for a drive to tie this up, down 21-14 as they have it 1st and 10. Now here's a pass on first down that's knocked away and incomplete. That one was intended for John Brown, but it'll be second down. Stepping aside from this game for a second, how about us being in Week 10 of the NFL season right now? That makes me want to resurface that MVP talk we had earlier in the year. Who do you have right now leading in the MVP race?
Is this quarterbacks edition only, or can we actually bring other people into it?
Yeah, go wherever.
Because the league does tell you that MVP can be anyone, but numbers show us it's really got to be a quarterback. So let's just start there, right?
Oh, Allen cannot get away, and down he goes. Maurice Hurst able to get in there for his 2nd sack of the afternoon.
Okay, you know my bias is about to come out here. A lot of people think that the offense is just moving in the wrong direction. I'd say they're moving in the right direction because the defense is pushing them back.
Former defensive guy. Now, as a quarterback 3rd and long, you really got to rally the troops here, don't you?
Yeah, you do in a big way. And what else do you have to look out for? More pressure coming at you because it seems to be working pretty well.
Eluding the pressure right.
Bullshit.
Able to locate his running back open downfield. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. What a play that turns out to be. 36 yards. Here's Gore. And he's corralled at the 40, but not before picking up 8.
Getting had a ton of success here so far, but you get the feeling that he might be on the verge of popping one.
Yeah, even on that one, there was a little bit of a hole, but it closed there quickly at the end. And he's swallowed up right near the line of scrimmage. A good chance this is 4-down territory if they're unable to convert. But right now looking at a 3rd and 3. now looks to throw. He gets it to Brown. Complete. And all the way home for a Bills touchdown. John Brown. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. As they are an extra point away now from tying this football game. Hauschka adds the extra point, and we are tied at 21. A couple of teams locked into a good one here. 21 all to score as the kick's away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked. But you have to keep it.
Jones hit, and the ball's out. Trying to get one more in here before the quarter breaks. Back now in Buffalo. All even as we get ready to start the fourth.
Let's go.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. To throw, it's Carr. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Ed Oliver, what an effort from him on that play. Big tackle for a loss of 11.
The amount of sacks that they've absorbed in this game is absolutely extraordinary. Let's just face it. This offensive line, flat out, cannot handle this pass rush. It's been demonstrated time and time again.
Another try after the first down sack. Carr, he's going to fire. And this would have been intercepted if he could have gotten the feet in. Instead, it's incomplete. Boy, that really could have turned this one upside down. The Raiders on 3rd down. A perfect 3 for 3 as they look to keep that streak going. This will be 3rd and forever. Now contact up front as penalty markers come in. Who is this against? A free 5 yards as the defense jumps.
I know it's an anticipation game for them, but it's also a reaction game, and they reacted poorly on that one.
On 3rd and long, it's Carr. He's airing it out for Williams. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete. Micah Hyde able to get a hand in and knock that one away. The defense did their job. 4th quarter, big stand.
No doubt about it, because the offense has been yelling at them from the sideline. Just do us a favor. Get us the ball back. Give us one more chance to take it downfield. The defense just did them a solid, it appears.
And when they get the ball back, they can kind of play free tie game. They're not behind. Give them 11 yards that time on the return. And the Bills will take over the football with a 1st and 10. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And they'll be looking to build off of a nice drive last time, a drive that really relied on the quarterback.
Making good decisions, distributing the ball well, distributing it accurately, keeping it away from danger. A really nicely run drive.
But now the defense, what adjustments do they need to make in the passing game?
Pass rush, pass rush, pass rush. Whether it's the guys up front or maybe you bring additional guys, but you've got to disrupt the timing of them throwing the football.
We'll see if they can disrupt it here. On 1st down, it's Gore. And an alley to run. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. That burst good for 20 and a 1st down. I tell you, they didn't give it to him much through the first 3 quarters, but when they have, he's been efficient. Maybe they ride him more here down the stretch.
Yeah, not sure it was actually in the game plan for him to have as few carries as he has, but it might play out really well for them now. As you noted, they want to ride him down the stretch. He should have fresh legs.
Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down. Here's Allen to throw it. Escaping the pressure right. And his throw's going to be incomplete. Robert Foster, the intended receiver. That'll bring up 2nd down.
Had an open man that time. They ended up putting a little too much heat on it, don't you think, partner?
Absolutely. Just needed a touch more air under it. Instead, he fired an absolute bullet. So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. They run. It's Gore. And down to the 44, 5 yards that time.
That second down play call was not to pick up the first down. It was to accomplish what they did to get them into a manageable 3rd down because they had incompletion on first down, so they were behind the sticks, so to speak. They needed to make up some ground, and they did.
One of the bigger plays in the game thus far. The crowd getting into it as we come up on a big 3rd down. Working out of the shotgun. Here's Allen. He's going to hit his man out of the backfield. Complete. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or two shy of the 30. 12 yards that time, and a Bills first down.
Everyone's got to be able to catch the football. Doesn't matter what position you play, but if you're on offense, be aware a ball may come your way.
Getting down to the good stuff. All tied with 2 minutes remaining on EA Sports. So it's Bills football here as we get you reset. They've got it 1st and 10 as they search for a go-ahead score. Now a play fake here on 1st down. It's caught. Smith. The completion good for 3, and it's 2nd down.
But they picked up a little bit of yardage there, and now, in this situation, should be in no hurry to run a play really fast. Let the clock wind down.
That 1st down completion only netted him 3. 2nd and 7. Back to the ground game here. Gore. And he'll be brought down inside the 20 at the 19. The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the 1st down. Operating from the red zone now. Allen. And his throw is going to be incomplete. I guess you can't be afraid to take those chances late in the game. He tried to fit that one in there. Nice job, though, defensively.
But to your point, it was a nice job of knocking the ball away. But you're also right. You can't be afraid to take those chances. That means your guys going downfield to catch the ball, they've got to elevate their game and come down with these in order to keep your offense moving.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. To throw is Allen. Got a man. It's Brown. 15 yards on the play. 1st down.
Brandon, it's okay what they're doing right now. Still able to work the middle of the field, but you know sooner or later they're going to have to stop the clock.
A game-winning field goal would be a chip shot from here. Let's see how they play it on 1st and goal. Gore. And this is going to result in losing yardage. They're driven back to the 8-yard line. Now the Raiders going to go ahead and use the 2nd of their timeouts as they stop him with 22 ticks to go in the 4th. It's 2nd and goal back to the 8-yard line now. And here's carry number 10 for Frank Gore. And that play going absolutely nowhere as he's belted before he could get out of the backfield. Now the timeout will be called, so they're in field goal range with 3 seconds left. So it's all going to come down to Stephen Hauschka, and a timeout comes in. The whistles blow with 3 seconds remaining. So it's all going to come down to Stephen Hauschka. And this one is good. Stephen Hauschka delivering in the clutch. And the Bills are going to get out of here winners. Well, a little drama there at the end, but really this thing was already decided. The late points get scored, and then it ends on the kickoff.
And I'm right there with you, partner. At the end of the game, they knew what they had to do. Just make sure you don't cough up the football at the end. Just take care of it, and victory was theirs, and that's exactly what they did.
So that's a wrap. For Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And this has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. For more, check us out at easports.com. With that, we say so long from Buffalo.